Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back again with another Paladins video. I'm going to be playing Lian. Today is the holiday season. I hope you're doing well, so I'm going to be running the Christmas skin, although I haven't played it in over a year, so the builds might be a little bit outdated, and this is purposely going to be a little bit janky. I'm hoping that the builds will be fine, but if they're not, that's sort of the point. I did tweak them a little bit, but obviously because it has been so long, she's probably drifted a tad. She did get nerfed quite a few times. I think Inheritance and a few other cards were pulled down quite a bit, but this is what we're going to be running. Alright, so for game 1, TDM Abyss, shoutouts to our Ceres. We've got a Joggers, a Ruckus, and a Zin. She'll give me a chance to sort of warm up here for their Cyber against an Ash, an Amani, a Koga, a Betty, and a Corvus. Gonna go for Eminence here, and then the standard setup. We've got Yomi, Mortal Reach, Flex Generated, Combustible, got a bounce, Spinning Influence, freaking Spinning Ice, Banning Ram, and then whatever Koga grabs. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to this sort of thing here, because I haven't played in a couple of days, let alone, like I said, the end in years. Nearly. Load up the Q, missed that. There's a right click, there's an F in, just tap the Betty. Alright, so I'm trying to, Jesus Christ, my actually first thing in the morning is rough. There's an F slide, there's a right click, there's a Q. Get that reset landing. The Q is actually kind of important for this setup because you get the reset. That Q missed. Jesus Christ, this is so jank. Trying to land a Q there for the Corvus at the back. That missed somehow. I don't know how I didn't land that one. Jesus Christ, am I just battering me? It's the second time I've died to something like that. Grab Haven, keep it going, spawn in like the exact same spot. There's an F. There's a Q on the Betty, left click, right click, she's out. Q for the Amani back there, 1200. The Q does bug sometimes, still don't think they fixed that, but it does seem to happen less than I remember. There's a Q, he's out. There's the ultimate to keep us on the map. That only hit for 400. Couldn't move then either after I was out of that for some reason. Q, left click, right click, get rid of the Ash here. The mid-air actually kind of messing me up. She is out. I can just land the Q. Nope, this is so scuffed. There's an Amani dragon somewhere. There goes Koga. Okay, just going to try and dodge the dragon. Maybe get rid of the Betty here, playing super aggressive. I don't know if this is really coming across in the video, but right now I feel like every play I make is like a panic play for some reason. Actually, first thing in the morning is just really bad. That hit for a flat 800. Perfect showcase that the Q is still bugged. Hopefully they fix it at some point, but that's been like that, I think, forever. That's Betty going for the ult, going around the side here. Okay, that Q just completely missed. I think she's off the map. Or maybe she's trying to get back on. I'll take the free kill, I guess. Grab some more Kronos. F to the side. I should try and use my mouse buttons a bit because I have it loaded on the Q and the F. I have that for pretty much every champion now, and it is way, way better. Highly recommend you set that up if you've got a mouse with buttons on it. Load up the Q. There's a big hit. There goes the Amani. Nearly will go for the ult. That kind of messed me up, but that's fine. Kind of bad use of the ult there, to be honest. We'll dash to the side. There's a left click, right click. Amani on the back bit here. That's Ash with a knock. Thank you very much. There's a Q, which I missed. For some reason, I can land like my basic hits really well now and not my Q. I don't know why it's going on. There's a right click. There's a Q. Missed that again. Same exact thing. I feel like I've missed every single Q I've had so far. We'll F in. Left click, right click. I was trying to Q again there. I thought I'd have it up a little bit faster. There's an F. F in. There's a left click, right click. She's out. We'll go for the ult. Hit the Amani. There's an F. I'll take 2. We get 50% of the ult back. Of course, kind of the only way to use the ult. Otherwise, it's just a waste. I feel like I'm going to have a decent amount of damage, but just not that many kills because I've just failed at landing that sort of Q, like standard Lian combo that you usually do with her. We've got another one loaded up. That didn't actually trigger that. I'm going to go around to see if I can do something. That is Ash actually on me. Left click, right click. There's a Q which missed. Classic. I do have the ult. Pop that. That's Koga going for the ult. Shats Lian for the heal. I'm playing Lian. That's Ceres. Jesus Christ, my brain is fried this morning. Feels like a bit of a classic FrostFangs video, although I don't know if that's a thing. I feel like I've been making similar videos, but hopefully those of you guys have been watching from will get what I mean by that. It was random to mention, but the Q, left click, right click, F. Maybe it's because I'm playing Lian, I don't know. F in, left click, right click, there's a Q. I'm totally dead. We did get rid of the Koga though, so I'll take that. 38 to 21, we've actually nearly doubled doing this. I think I got the last 2 kills there, I'm not sure, but there is the victory. Lian still feels really, really strong to play, but definitely feels a tiny bit weaker than I remember, just the reset not being as crazy, but we still did really well there, 71k, 16.8. Felt super jank, but I'll take it. Shouts to everyone in that one. I feel like Lian has a really solid selection of cards, probably one of the best ones in Paladins, with like how many of these are actually viable in some sort of setup. A few obviously aren't that great, as with pretty much every character ever, but there's a lot of ones here that I don't run that I see a lot of people run with, like the F or the Q or even the right click. Anyway though, for game 2, so it's Splitstone Quarry, we've got a Ying, a Lilith, and a Nara, and an Evian for this. So a Satya, Damba, a Nando, a Betty, and a 7. Could go for Alacrity here, but I'm just going to stick with the same thing, Eminence, and then the Q setup. I should have changed the skin because for some reason it just defaults to giving me the one with the scope, which I don't like. Haven, Veteran, Wrecker, Morale Boost, and obviously some other things here definitely worth grabbing every now and again. We've got Maelstrom, we've got Life Exchange, Wormhole, Mother's Grace, Fire Disposition, Improvised, then Aegis, Spirits Chosen, and Tribunal. Throw the Q up there, actually landed that and it dealt the flat 800. You hate to see it. That's landed down on the bottom, he's going to keep popping the shield there. We'll throw a Q at the back for the Damber. For some reason the Q seems to bump up when I activate it, which is really annoying. Q feels like it bumps up whenever you actually activate it. I don't know why I'm trying to chill on the top there. It's kind of a bad spot for me to be when everyone's on the bottom or left. I just got free hit by pretty much everybody there, but team is holding it. We're going to run on the top, just hit the Fernando shield. Sure, there's an F, there's a Q for him. 7 at the back, taps on him here. Sure, kind of trading him. Oh my god, I missed that. I actually moved my aim at the last second to possibly throw that off of where it was actually going to hit him. Right click there for some hits on the back. There's Damber and the Betty are both really low. There's an F. 7 is actually causing me a ton of trouble. He's actually pushing in on me quite a bit. He is a flanker, but he's playing like a damage. And alright, and we tried to jump on it, but that's the Damber ult. There's an F, there's a Q. Right click. Jesus Christ, I'm 100% dead. And they're going for the ult. Fernando with the counter. Definitely the reason this feels like a classic Paladins video. Eevee also ulting those because I'm just messing up the basic parts of a character's kit. It reminds me of when I used to sort of be awkward at the game in general and just not really running the basic parts of people like Lian. Obviously the 7 being here is kind of messing up the retro feel, but hopefully you get what I mean. There's a Q for him. I do have the ult. I'm just trying to zone him off because I feel like he's actually outputting the most here. Damage on the Fernando a little bit. Gonna go for the ult to damage mitigate. There's a hit on him. He's still not gone. Okay, 7 really is carrying the game right now. Fair play to him. He's just sort of sitting in an angle for free and no one's really doing anything about it. It's kind of my job, but I'm sort of failing to clear him. There is the 0-2. Fair play to him. I feel like the Lilith talent here is kind of a bad choice just because of the map. I don't like that talent in general, but on the map it's a little bit rough. The Ying's doing fine. I feel like Eevee's trying her best and Aura's doing alright too, but we just don't have damage and it's kind of my job to be damaged, but I don't feel like anyone else is really outputting anything at all. Gonna try and just not push in as much. Again, the flat 800, that's a team up there again. Obviously I had to get ulted by the 7, so it's got cleared. Don't know why Aura didn't just jump on that. She was right in front of it, but okay, there's a right click. There goes Betty. That's, I think, one of the first kills we've had this whole goddamn game, for the team. That's the Damber ult. That's the Sadie ult. There's a Q for her. She's actually gone with hitting her there as well. Lilith actually has quite good output if she lands her shots all the time because you just saw there it's pretty bursty. Dead there to the 7 again with the ult. Very well timed because I just picked up some resilience, but resilience 1 obviously doesn't counter that. He just hangs on the wall, ults me, and I'm dead before I can even get out of the CC. Taps there on the 7. My damage at range is significantly worse than his. There's a Q for the Betty. That was only 800. There's an F in. I'm just trying to wiggle around in a spot where I'm not going to take a shit ton of damage, but I can't really place myself. Hit on the Sati, 7's up top, there's a combo on him a bit, go for the ult, just blast him with the timing, that didn't work, he is actually still up, this is so goddamn scuffed, that's freaking ulting there from the Eevee. I can't do words today, it's just too much going on, man. Sati's here somewhere, there's an F, there's a Q at the back, that did give me the double tap, so I should have got the full reset going, but Jesus Christ, this is so awkward. Tried to escape through the side, I'm dead, grab more resilience, but pretty sure this game is over, and there we go, there is the defeat. Really well deserved win for them. I feel like I could have done better in that game for sure, but overall our team was just not matching their sort of level of synergy. 50k damage isn't that great, but if you actually had a harder time there, and Aura didn't do that well, neither did the Yang, neither did the Lilith, other than just the heal side of things. And yeah, obviously their team shredded a ton. Props to him. That was a good showcase for what I was kind of wanting this video to be. It ended up turning into like a retro feeling Paladins video for me because I felt so uncomfortable just playing Lian that it felt like back in the day when I didn't play as much as I sort of do today, or have as much experience, I suppose, as I do these days. I think I'm going to do more videos like this though, and that way I can also upload a little bit more where I'm not sort of planning as much, tweaking the loadouts as much, just playing off of camera as much as I sort of have been recently for whatever reason, and just sort of start it up, boot it up, get the video going, and just go from there like I used to, which is again why it feels a little bit retro. Saying that though, I will play a bit more Lian and tweak the setup a bit because I feel like my playstyle for it is just sort of outdated for current age Paladins with how quick time to kill is and stuff. Lian just feels in general a little bit of an older character with how that kit sort of works, even though I do like it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to do next. I'll see you guys all really, really soon, and as always, stay frosty.